going on, everybody? It's Akil Surreal Ali. Real quick, I don't want to take up any, all you guys' time, but I definitely felt that this was something that I definitely needed to post. I'm starting to realize that a lot of people are giving up on their dreams because of the people that they are surrounded by. And for the most part, these people aren't even attempting to follow their own. We got to stop, you know, taking advice from people who aren't even where we want to be. And we're so used to doing that. We'll take all the advice from, in the world from somebody who's already broke minded versus taking advice from people who are actually where we want to be in life. And I learned that most of the time it's a reason behind that is that we get overwhelmed when we're surrounded by people who are greater than us versus being surrounded by people who we fit in with. You see, we got to get out of that nature. I'm gonna tell you why it's such a blessing to be surrounded by people who are greater than you. When I first embarked into this business, and I'm outside of my office right now, aka home, but I'm just so glad I never gave up. But I was very, very overwhelmed when I first got in because everybody just was better than me. Everybody was doing better things than me. But I was quick to understand that that's how you're gonna upgrade your life. Think about that. How do you even think that you're going to even do better if you're surrounded by people who aren't even doing better than you? Who's going to learn from who? We got to stop giving up on ourselves just because of our environment. We got to start changing our environment because a lot of y'all are going to have to realize that environment is stronger than willpower. See, a lot of us want to be great. A lot of us want to do this, want to do that. But if you aren't surrounded by at least one or two people who are actually doing what they really want to do in life, you're not going to get very far because it's hard. It doesn't matter how much inspiration that you have or motivation. If you don't have somebody around you that's going to educate you on what it is that you're trying to get to, man, you're going to always give up. So I tell you guys, man, you have to, take advantage of those moments when you're surrounded by people who are greater than you, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to enhance your life. Think about it. How can you enhance your life when you're surrounded by people who are just like you? How can you become greater when you're surrounded by people who are not, who aren't even great, who are just, in the same position that you're in, working paycheck to paycheck? How you expect to get out of that system if you don't know nobody that's not in that system? The reason why I'm at where I'm at today is because I didn't give up. The reason why I'm at today is because I followed the people who were greater than me. They were overwhelming me at first. But, I'm going to tell you something. You won't even realize the point when you're on the same level as the people that you once thought was greater than you. I'm going to tell you when you start to realize it. This is when it actually woke me up, was when people started looking at me like I was greater than them. And then I realized, like, man, I'm surrounded by people that, I'm on the same level with who I thought was greater than me at one time. So you got to understand, this is the only way you're going to enhance your life, by, being surrounded by people who are greater than you. I hope this message was able to help a lot of people in making decisions as far as, getting out of your comfort zone.